Today we're making smoked chilaquiles on my Traeger smoker. Alright guys, so Scott from Dr. Taste Good Barbecue nominated me for the hashtag Nacho Bowl 2021 challenge. It's actually officially over, but I still want to do it anyways, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make some chilaquiles, or I mean maybe they're chilaquiles inspired nachos, we could say, and I'm going to do it on my Traeger smoker. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Chilaquiles are a really awesome dish from Mexico. They're usually eaten as breakfast, but today I'm eating it for lunch because they're so amazing, why not have it at any meal? What it is basically fried corn tortillas to the point that they're chips, and then you roast it with some salsa and then put some toppings on there, usually including some eggs, usually avocado. I'm not using avocado today because I don't have any, otherwise I would add it, but they're really good. I would highly recommend looking up chilaquiles and trying to make it on your own at home sometime. The ingredients I'm using for today's recipe are corn tortillas, canola oil, homemade green salsa, sliced cheddar, sliced pepper jack, shredded Colby Jack, diced tomatoes, diced white onion, and 2 fried eggs. If you guys are interested in making your own salsa at home, I've done a video on how to make Tim Byer's ash salsa, and it's really similar to this homemade salsa. Go ahead and check it out up above. Start off your chilaquiles by preheating your grill to its highest setting. Add a cast iron pan and some oil. Then add a couple tortillas and wait till they start bubbling. That's when you know the oil's hot enough. Add the rest of your corn tortillas and start to fry them up. We want to get all these fried before we move on with our next step, so just stir them gently, try not to break them, and try not to let them get too soggy. So as the chips start to get a little bit more done, you'll notice that they start to firm up and become easier to work with. You need to be careful in the beginning not to tear them, and as soon as they start getting a little bit more crispy like this, we're going to start mixing them more often and getting them fried up to a nice consistency similar to that one, and nice and firm. The next step is to drain some of the oil and roast in some salsa. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a paper towel, we're going to shove it down in the corner and kind of tilt the pan carefully to that side and drain up a lot of the oil. After that, we want to take our homemade salsa and we're just going to pour it over all of the chips and try to soak them gently without getting them too soggy or breaking them. We just mixed in our salsa, so it's time to add some cheese and melt it on top. And while we're doing that, we're going to fry up a couple eggs to put on top as well. So to fry up the eggs, I just added a second pan to my smoker. I'm letting it heat up with a little bit of oil in it. And then I'm going to throw the eggs inside of it, let them fry, and then put them on top of my chilaquiles. So you guys will notice that I have my smoker on high, which should be around 400 to 425, but it won't go much above 365 or 370. The reason for that is because I haven't cleaned my grill, which I need to do, but if you guys are having a similar issue where your grill's not getting very hot or it's fluctuating a lot in temperature, it's probably just dirty. So go ahead and check out my video on how to clean it, and that'll help you out a lot. I might end up taking the chilaquiles out and letting it rest a little bit while I finish frying the eggs. That'll be totally okay, and it'll probably make it perfect temp for serving. So I ended up taking my chilaquiles off a little bit before my fried eggs were done, but it's perfect because it gives the cast iron pan a little bit time to cool down. Now that I've taken the chilaquiles off, I'm going to go ahead and add some toppings. I'm adding some fried eggs, a little bit more salsa, fresh chopped tomatoes, some fresh chopped onions. And would you look at that? We have ourselves a beautiful, delicious chilaquiles lunch. Feel free to add whatever you want to this. Beans are a good option, avocado's a good option, any kind of peppers. Go ahead and go crazy with it. Alright guys, I couldn't wait to set up the shot to take this taste test because it looks so amazing. Here's a little bit more of a close-up. Bottoms up. Wow, that was a serious mouthful, but it was amazing, you guys. The fresh onion puts it over the top. The cheesiness, great. The fresh tortilla chips, so amazing. And that salsa was to die for. So there's my entry for the Nacho Bowl 2021 challenge. Thanks you guys for sticking around. I know the challenge is over, so I'm not going to nominate anybody else, but thank you, Scott, for nominating me. And if you guys haven't checked out Dr. Taste Good Barbecue, head over and check it out. He's got a great channel. His nachos look superb as well, so if you're into nachos, check it out. Thanks for checking this video out, you guys. If you liked it, go ahead and check out the reel that I'm going to put over on my Instagram at BB Grill Shack. I appreciate you guys. Have a good weekend. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.